guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into their current thoughts about you, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2. Pile number 1 is the Unfolding Path Tarot, and pile number 2 is the Good Karma Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Now I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile 1, for those of you who chose the Unfolding Path Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty. Pile 1. What are your person's current thoughts? What are pile 1's person's current thoughts about pile 1, please? Okay. Alright. I'm just going to put this aside for now. 2 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Page of Cups. 10 of Wands. Queen of Swords. And the 2 of Wands. Alright, hold on. I'm also going to get your oracle cards. We've got the Frog. We've got Heritage. We've got Resolution. Playfulness. Intention. And Building Blocks. Okay, these are for later. I'm just going to keep them aside. There's some difficult cycle that's ending between the 2 of you, pile 1, or at least your person has thoughts about that. There's definitely been some kind of difficult phase that both of you have been through, with the Frog coming out as well, because there's healing going on your person's end. There's also healing going on your end, because this is their thoughts about you, and it looks like both of you are kind of coming together, you're healing. So it could be things between the 2 of you. It could also be external circumstances as well. But whatever it is, it looks like it's done. The heavy energies, that phase of your connection, it seems to be done. And now your person, they're kind of looking ahead. They're kind of setting intentions for themselves that they kind of want more of playful energy, more of lighthearted energy rather than the heavy energy. They kind of want to be done with that heavy energy phase and kind of intentionally create light moments between the 2 of you. Your person's thoughts is all about how to walk away from all that negative energy that might have kind of festered in this difficult phase that both of you were in. And they also understand that because it's been quite difficult for both of you, it's going to take a lot of effort on both of your ends to build from scratch, like build something that is lighthearted, that is playful, that is happy, that is joyous for both of you. It's going to take a little bit of time to build this new phase for the 2 of you from scratch. Your person also understands that there needs to be a lot of love that needs to be shared between the 2 of you, especially to kind of compensate for the heavier energies that both of you have been through. So maybe both of you have been through a really difficult time together, and now it's done. So it's kind of that respite phase. It's also about how do you kind of cultivate that intentional happiness between the 2 of you. This is all in their thoughts, by the way, and it seems like there is a lot of clarity on how to put down the burden. There's a lot of clarity in their mind about how to navigate this new phase and how to make sure that the burden of the past doesn't affect the 2 of you. your person, there's a lot of strategizing going on with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands coming out. There's a lot of strategizing coming on, and your person understands that this has to be intentional effort. It's sort of like a resolution that your person is having. I am being called to see that we are getting 1 and 1, and it's coming out very, very strongly in your reading. So new beginnings, new phase, or at least that is what your person is setting intention for. That seems to be their primary motivation for what's happening between the two of you as well. And it looks like whatever went down between the two of you, like, or it could be external circumstances. It could just be, you know, things were really difficult for two of you and it was really affecting the two of you, affecting your connection. It looks like it could be with family issues, I am getting that, but it could also be about both of you learning how to navigate difficult times together. And it looks like there were a lot of lessons that both of you learned during this time, whether it was lessons about how to handle the connection, about the other person, like how to handle the other person through these tough times. And your person feels that both of you have actually gotten closer because of this difficult times, but at the same time, like, you can't constantly be in that heavy energy, right? You also have to kind of make things light between the two of you. You kind of have to ease up on that tension, on that that tight grip on what has happened. So your person, there's a lot of kind of energy, a little bit of dreamy energy where they want to maybe take you both out on dates, kind of be intentional about how they are creating new memories, because what's done is done, and as difficult as that may have been, that doesn't mean that you have to continue being in that energy. And your person, they really, really feel that it is time to let go of that, and it's time to start afresh. It's time to move past whatever burdens were there between the two of you. For some of you, I am seeing no contact and or separation, because the healing energy seems to be mutual on both ends. So for some of you, it could be no contact or separation, or it's just been a difficult period of emotional distance between the two of you. Whatever your dynamic might be, the common theme for all of you is that your person sees a path ahead. They know how to get on that path of just freedom from this burden, and they're kind of thinking a lot about you and kind of taking your feelings into consideration, your thoughts into consideration, but at the same time, they're kind of being very rational about how they're approaching this problem. Like, to them, it's a problem, you know, the end of a phase, but beginning of a new one. But how do you bring about that lightness in your energy again? How do you bring about that playfulness? How do you bring about that the sun energy? That's what I'm actually getting, you know, that brightness, that happiness. How do you bring about that? That is a problem by itself. And so your person's kind of going a very, very logical route in approaching the situation, in kind of their thought process, like, okay, how do I create a solution for this where both of us are now going to be enjoying this beautiful time that we have together. So a lot of strategizing over there. For some of you, if this person has not reached out, or if you are in no contact, I would expect communication from this person, and I would expect very on-point communication, like, this is what we have to do, let's do this, let's go on dates, let's figure this out together, let's communicate our thoughts. There's a lot about communication that's coming in for your reading, and it looks like action-oriented energy. Once they've kind of strategized, I think that it's really important for your person to strategize all of this before they come forward. They really need to have all their ducks in a row to come forward to you, but they are coming. Like, the energy is very, very certain that they have figured out a solution to their problem. It's just about kind of figuring out the little details, and then your person's going to come to you. They're going to be talking to you about their thoughts, about what they see the future for both of you, and how they can resolve this difficult energy between the two of you. All right, so this is what is in their thoughts at this point in time. Let's get you one advice, and then we'll get into the timing and the angel number that just wanted to come out for your reading. All right, so one advice for Pawan, please. Yes. It's going to be a small offering, Pawan, but it's going to be a very, very stable one. And it is necessary for the beginning to start small. all right? So you might be expecting maybe a really big change, or you might be hoping that, you kind of let go of this difficult energy really, really fast. But the truth is, Pile 1, it doesn't happen like that. Even letting go of difficult energies is a process by itself, and that takes time, that takes a lot of effort, right? But it is worth that effort. So start small. It's okay if your starting step is very, very small. That's okay, as long as you're continuously moving forward, as long as you are putting that intention and you're intentionally making that effort to create lighter energies, to kind of remove, how it happens is you're transmuting the negative energy, the pile up of that difficult energy, kind of transmuting it into lighter and more playful energy. So that also is a process by itself. That also takes a lot of effort. But it is through those small steps, that small stable steps, that you actually end up with more light energy than heavy energy. All right, Pile 1, so don't expect things to move very fast. This is very, very slow energy. Your person will reach out definitely, but even working on this connection, it is going to take time. It is going to unfold over time. Allow it to. And I feel like saying adjust your expectations, because this is not going to be fast. It's going to take a lot of effort and time to work on this connection, to kind of infuse that, to first let go of the burden and to infuse that light energy. All right, then let me get into the last part of this reading. Just a timing card for you, and we'll see. You can think of a question related to timing. But with timing, please be a little bit careful. They're always based on current energies of when you're watching this reading. So if the card comes out and it aligns with your intuition, most likely it's for you. If it comes out, does not align with your intuition, let it go. It's probably for someone else. Don't force it to align, all right? So think of your question related to timing. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. You can pause this video if you have to. Alrighty, Pile 1, I'm opening the card now. 2 years. Very, very direct answer to your question over there. Doesn't need any explanation on my end. Alright, Pile 1? And then the angel number that wanted to come out for your reading was 3030, motivation. Stay motivated and focus on your goals. I think that this really relates to your reading, because like I said, this is going to be slow, right? This working on your connection. So it's important to be self-motivated as you are going through this process, all right? Because sometimes, when things take too long, or when the process itself is just that much of time and effort needed on your end, sometimes it's difficult to stay motivated. So this is just that extra punch, that extra pump for you, So keep your motivation going, all right? Self-motivate yourself and stay focused on your goal. What is your end goal with this connection? It's important to know that as long as you're making slow, steady progress towards the end, focus on that goal. As long as you're making progress towards it, you're doing a great, great job. Both of you are doing a great job. All right, Pile 1? So this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pile 2, for those of you who chose the Good Karma Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2. Let's take a look, alright? Let's see, what are Pile 2's person's current thoughts about Pile 2's? We have the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 10 of coins. All right, let me also get your oracle cards out. We have the Rabbit, Celestial, Wisdom, Disharmony, Cocoon, to the Sea. All right, this is your oracle cards for later. All right, okay. Let me try to see what's going on, pile 2. There's definitely some distance of some kind. I mean, with Disharmony coming out, Cocoon coming out, this could be a no contact separation. This could be also a breakup I am seeing. It could also be years of no contact between the two of you, because we have Wisdom coming out and to the Sea. So I feel like maybe time has passed, or the illusion of time has passed. Your person's in very, very nervous energy, pile 2. I think that you are, first off, constantly on their mind, and they think a lot about you, but at the same time I think that they might not be having the best thoughts about this connection. It might not be the most aligned thoughts. I think that your person is fearing a lot about this connection, whether they've lost it for good, whether, you know, the hope that they had for the future. Very, very blocked energies, by the way. The hope that they had for the future, you know, is all of that gone? Have they lost the stability that both of you have taken so much time to build? So there's a lot of their own thoughts working against them at this point in time. There is a desire to take action, but right now I think that your person just wants to wait, watch, and kind of calm themselves down first before they take any action. Though I would not be surprised if there is some sort of impulsive action that this person takes from time to time. This does feel like very on-off energy as well, but when their thoughts are working against them, they kind of take impulsive action. But when their thoughts are kind of calm, they just go into their cocoon. They just kind of go back. So you might even get very, very confusing signals from this person. Like 1 minute they're completely into this, like they want to work on this connection and want to break no contact, and then the other minute they're just like, no, I'm completely going in. So there's that on and off cycle that I am seeing. The reason for that actually, Patu, is their own thoughts. Their own thoughts are working against them, and when their thoughts are working against them, that's when they're impulsive, and that's when they try to reach out and break no contact. But the truth is, this person really, really respects you, all right? There is a lot of respect, a lot of this person being in awe, and they don't feel that they are on your level. You are the Queen of Wands, whereas your person is seeing themselves as the Knight of Wands. Gender doesn't matter, it's the energy that they're in, and it feels like you are their true north. That's the phrase that's coming through, and every single thing that they do, it somehow seems to lead to you, but at the same time, like your person overthinks a lot, all right? Very simply put, your person overthinks a lot. They could just come to you and tell you what they're thinking, even if it is overthinking, but even that, they're overthinking a lot about that. Your person right now, very, very isolated energy, very, very kind of detached energy. They don't really want to engage with their thoughts, because if they engage with their thoughts, it's really overwhelming their feelings, themselves, and it's a little bit of detached, not just with you, but even kind of out of tune with their emotions, kind of staying on surface level connections, whether it's with you or other people. It could also be a lot of, I'm seeing a lot of like physical connections, but not really emotionally engaging as well. Like basically, very simply put, your person is emotionally unavailable at this point in time. It's just because their thoughts are working against them, and they feel that they've lost something that they once dreamed would happen, or this connection just felt like it was going to work out and then it didn't, because your person may have self-sabotaged, or it could just be divine intervention with Celestial coming over here. It could have just been divine intervention to kind of separate both of you for the time being, until you sort your energies out, until you align, or you both align together. Right now, as your person is taking the time to work through their thoughts, they are gaining wisdom, but the foundation for that seems to be on overthinking. So it's a little bit destabilized from time to time, but your person's working through that. This seems to be what their soul journey is meant to do. So there is wisdom that your person is gaining, but I would say that it kind of builds, and then they take like 3 steps back and then 1 step back. like, how do I say this? Like 3 steps forward, sorry, and 1 step back, and then 3 steps forward and then 1 step back because of their overthinking. So it's still building on, there's still a 2 step ahead, but that going back is really making your person feel very, very defeated, very, very against themselves right now. So there is progress, but the progress in your person's perception seems to be taking too long, or they just feel very, very frustrated about the steps that they're taking back as well. Your person is wondering if maybe there is at the core of both of you incompatibility. That is one message that's coming through as well. Like, is the disharmony because both of you are not compatible, or is it because both of you have not maybe worked on this connection? Maybe your person has not been able to contribute to this connection. So they're kind of even with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands coming out, it looks like there is energy resonance between the two of you, but your person might feel that maybe they're not up to your level. Maybe that's why it kind of triggers their self-esteem issues a little bit, and they kind of feel like maybe they're not up to your level, and maybe both of you are actually incompatible. So a little bit of that on and off energy. This person will reach out to you, but it's, again, like I said, very, very on and off energy. When they do reach out, it's probably when they are in chaotic energies, all right? Let me get you one advice, how to, because their current thoughts are a little bit all over the place, very, very detached from their emotions right now. But a common thread of thought is that they might have lost something that they really thought would work out, and that is the connection with you. One advice for how to, please. 7 of Wands. You're going to have to set boundaries with this person, Paltu, just because when they do reach out, the energy that they're in is very, very chaotic. Of course, trust your intuition and you always have free will, but it looks like you might have to set boundaries with this person, at least so that your energy is not affected. All right, so when they reach out, just kind of gauge what energy they're in, what is the intention, because only when you set boundaries is this person going to correct their energy or align their energy. Otherwise, they're going to keep repeating this cycle as well. Yeah, you need to have clarity on what it is that you deserve and what it is that you will not allow into your life. And once you have that clarity, only then will this person align. Otherwise, if you keep allowing this person to show up the way that they are or show up however they wish to, then first off, you're going to be kind of tapping into that chaotic energy long term, and it's not going to serve you well. And secondly, it's not going to be aligned for both of you to come together because it's working against you. It's working against your boundaries, and that frustration kind of builds over time as well. So have clarity about what you deserve, about what you are willing to kind of take from this person, but what are you most importantly not willing to take from this person. Once you have that clarity, once you set that boundary, only then will you be able to give this person the space and the chance to align with giving you what you deserve. All right, Paltu? Okay, let me get other oracle cards. There was one angel number that wanted to show up for your reading, and there was also a timing card that wanted to show up for your reading, so we're just going to get into that. So this is the timing card. I do want to say with timing, please be a little bit careful. They're always based on current energies of when you're watching this video. So if the card comes out and it doesn't align with your intuition, most likely it's not for you. It's probably for someone else. Don't force it to align, all right? If it comes out, aligns with your intuition, most likely it is for you. And I'm going to give you a few seconds now, but you can pause this video if you have to. Just think of your question related to timing, all right? Alrighty, Paltu, I'm opening your card now, the timing card. It says 15 days, very, very direct timeline over there, so it looks like things are sorting out. The energy is aligning, all right? Then we have the angel number that wanted to come out for your reading, 1212 harmony. Focus on peace and balance in all areas. You have to focus on peace and balance within yourself first, Paltu, because I do sense that this person is in very chaotic energy. So it's possible that you might be also taking on that energy during that time. Focus on the harmony within yourself. Your peace is the most important. There is nothing that is worth it. Nothing is worth your inner peace, that inner harmony. And frankly, part of your soul's journey is to find find that inner peace, that inner harmony, despite the energies that surround you, all right? That is your priority. That is your primary responsibility towards yourself, pile 2, all right? So I guess it comes along with the advice that came out for you as well. So focus on your peace, focus on balance in all areas, not just this, but focus on that inner balance as well, all right, pile 2? This is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.